Hello people, my name is Sako, the comedy compare with a sense of humor. I'd like to welcome you to another segment of Time Out with Sako. First, I'd like to thank you all, especially the people that have sent me mail at SpiritofSacotv@gmail.com to tell me how much my content or the content I put out has been a blessing to them. Sincerely, I appreciate you. Feedback from me is what I am always excited, even the ones that feel that I should do better. See, there's nothing wrong with you when you criticize some of the things I've done. It's okay because you can get better. But first, I think I've received over mails every day to say thank you so much, and I appreciate you. I look forward to a time where we'll gather together and have a great time. And I'm planning something in Dubai, by the way, for comedians, for compares, from February 20th to 26th of February. Follow me on my Instagram handle, SpiritofSacotv@gmail.com. If you send me a mail and I've not responded in one day, please send me a DM. Please send me a DM and say, so I dropped a message. Please, I need to check it. Trust me, I'm going to respond. And if you feel that I don't respond, send me that same mail, send me that same message on my DM on Instagram. I will respond immediately because I'm always checking my messages on Instagram. I respond, so don't ever imagine that I will not respond to your message. I respond very well. So if you feel that the mail is long, you might not be able to, just send a mail and send me a DM and say, sir, I sent you a mail. Put your name there. I will go and respond immediately. The essence of me putting out this video is to make sure I have conversations with you to let you know that you're not in this game alone. You know, I am where I am today because some people help me, and that's the essence of why I'm doing this video. I'm not doing it because I don't have something to do. I'm doing it to let you know that you have somebody. If God can help me to make the things I'm making, influence and things, the value, the money that comes with value that I exchange, I can also share those things with you. There's nothing wrong with me sharing those things with you. If you're a billionaire, I'm a billionaire. Nothing. There's no need for us to be any other, each other, one another. So please send me messages every time you're thinking of something, you're thinking of an idea, or you're thinking of who you can bounce with even if we're not having a great conversation or you don't know me. Send me a message. That's the essence, and that's why I'm there. I want to make sure that I could be a blessing to you, and in the long run, be a blessing to other people, and you can also be a blessing. There's no need ordering the information that you have. Yes, it's good to have your trademark, your trade secrets, but when you see information that will be a blessing, share it out. One thing that I learned back in school when I was learning mathematics was not one of my best subjects then, but I realized that as I began to learn and I began to teach even the people, mathematics is in grade. You have some people that don't know at all, and you have some people that know, but it becomes complex when you begin to do further maths, So when I began to teach people that and their senior colleague, I began to get better. And that's the essence. For every time you teach, you be a better person. So now I really appreciate all that our teachers back in primary school, secondary school. I like to especially thank them. I know it's not Teachers' Day, but I like to especially thank all our teachers. This is not part of the script, but I just thought I should thank them. So if you have parents that are teachers, say thank you to them. Anyway, our parents are generally teachers. So we love you, we celebrate you. Today I'm excited because I have a teacher of teachers, okay? He's my grand mentor. If you follow me very well, you know that my mentor, one of the mentors that influenced me since 2008 till date or to recently, is a man called Oli Manam. And I have a man that I respect greatly that is known nationally or globally. His name is Mr. Atuyota Akpobome. Atuyota Hallelujah Akpobome. In case you don't know that name, you might know this name. His name is Alibaba, Sir Alibaba. I had the privilege of having him on our segment today. And by the way, I'm sure you would have seen it that I'm hosting His Excellency, Mr. Atuyota Akpobome, a man that I respect dearly. He has influenced me. It's still amazing how someone I used to look back then as a teenager, I have opportunity to have conversations. I have his number, we chat, and that privilege I just can't take for granted. Please note that every time you have access to people you've always admired, every time that you have access, don't take it for granted. Don't start sending broadcasts to them, abusing the opportunities. Please, I beg you, I beg you, it's not all the time that you have such opportunity. A lot of people are wishing to have his number. So I'd like to sincerely appreciate you, sir. In case you're seeing this video, I appreciate you greatly. Thank you so much for believing in me, in my talent. It was at my 10 years on stage. He introduced me on stage. In case you've not seen it, I might just put up, I don't know yet if my guys will be able to put that up to let you know when he introduced me.
Really, it is that the stories that are in the Bible, the philosophies of the Bible and the philosophies of life, they don't change. And those philosophies guide our business. And I want to say that beyond the philosophies guiding us, you also need a mentor. And again, I want to say this man had helped Sako and all his proteges greatly. And so I think Sako should even come. So we just... Where's Sako? Where is it? Football.
Sako.
Please give him a round of applause.
Let him have his microphone as well. So
Demola, come. Where is the other guy with the mop head?
The senior advocate of comedy. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Sako.
Now, you see how, you sit down. You see how clean he's looking. So, there was this comedian. Is this comedian, C.D. John. Of blessed memory. So they called me at about 5 a.m. and said, C.D. John had an accident. And a lot of all the comedians started showing up. Some will come with one bathroom slippers and one shoe. Some will wear the inside of their clothes out. One even came talking Dabada inside trouser. You know, everybody came. And then Sako appeared. Looking like this. So I told the MC Prince, I said, is he coming from a show? He said, no, that Sako never leaves home undressed. I said, he can't wear jeans and t-shirt ordinary and come. He said, Sako will have a bath, freshen up. In fact, it looks like he takes his bath at 3 a.m., dresses up at 4, and then he's ready by 5 o'clock, that he never leaves home. This is how it always happens.
You know why, sir?
Why?
Expectation.
That from there they'll call him to do show in this
Works
in the hospital.
With preparation. With preparation. So he's ready. The just shall live by faith. So from the sleep, hello, Sako, are you ready? So you just go. Here I am. Pay me.
Today, I decided to ask him questions on how to have a corporate event, how to be exceptional as a corporate compere. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. First, I know that your tenses should be right. I know that your composition as a corporate compere needs to be on point. I'm just trying to give you like a summary of what we shared. But so I don't give you everything. I'd like you to please hear from. And guess what? He came for an event that I anchored. He was one of the speakers and it blew our mind. He talked about how poverty could affect your thinking. And he was dishing out content, but we're all laughing. But at the end, if there's anything I've learned, that sometimes some things you remember while laughing, some of the things you learn while laughing, you remember them. And it was mind-blowing. Just when he finished speaking, I told my camera person, Amalulu, to please join me to quickly have an interview with him. And you must always be prepared. I had questions lined up for him. And in 8 to 9 minutes, he did justice to it. Are you ready now to see and listen to a man that I respect, my grand mentor? Please put your hands together for His Excellency, Mr. Atuyota, Hallelujah Pobome, a.k.a. Alibaba. I'll be back. They call me the compare, the sense of humor. I'm live with my grand mentor, a man that I respect so much, over 30 years of experience doing entertainment and over more than entertainment. I remember I said to you in the last video that I will be speaking with him. So I know I didn't tell you this before, but I just want you to please share with us few tips for compares, for corporate gigs. What are the things that you need to watch out for before you anchor corporate events for up and coming, for people, some mistakes you feel that they've done and that you need to correct?
Okay, one first thing is that you need to know the essence of the event that you're called for.
Yes, sir.
What is the purpose for organizing the event? Do they want to celebrate? Do they want to promote? Do they want to remind? Do they want to create awareness? Do they want to launch anything? Or what is the purpose of that corporate event?
Yes, sir.
if it's to celebrate an MD that is leaving,
Yes, sir.
you then make sure that you highlight a lot of things and memories that the MD or the values the MD has created.
Okay.
If it is to promote a brand,
Yes, sir.
you have to make sure that you connect the brand to the event
Yes, sir.
and connect the brand to the guests and let the guests understand the brand much better. A lot of times people miss it. They think because you are a compere, you MC a corporate event as you would do a wedding, or a corporate event as you do a concert.
Yes.
They're all different, and the essence of all events are different. Even if it's a corporate event,
Yes, sir.
that is promoting or showcasing a product,
Yes, sir.
the product may be different.
Yes.
And you have to treat it that way. The other thing is that you must do your homework about the brand. Do
Yes.
your homework.
Yes, sir.
Learn to know what the brand is about.
Yes, sir.
Know what the product about, or the company is about. Know how long they've been in business. Know what challenges they've been through, and then celebrate the greatness or whatever makes the company unique. It's good to mention it all the time. And then when you're talking at a corporate event, you talk as one of the people.
them.
So you say, we are happy to welcome you to our lunch.
Yeah.
You don't say the company is happy to welcome you to, because you're the master of ceremonies.
Yes, sir.
So you take on the role because they employed you as
So
a
that-
casual staff
Oh.
to promote whatever they are doing. So that's you become part of it, which is why they say when you are doing a corporate event, you dress corporate.
Yes,
If they say it's dress down, you must dress down. The other thing is that no dirty jokes.
No dirty jokes.
Get to know the temperament and the language of the organization. Do they respect themselves? Do they call people's names? Because there are some organizations, they do first name basis.
Yes.
Oh, Akin, or they do initials.
Yes.
Sometimes they say AB,
Yes,
they say
yes.
GT.
Yes, yes.
You know, so find out what that is, so that you don't come to the organization and you are saying, Mr. Akin will welcome you, Mr. Joe will welcome you. Find out what they do. So if they call themselves by initials, Mr. KO, Mr. TO, like Tony Elumelu is TOE. You know, so instead of welcome Tony Elumelu all the time, you say, oh, TOE is speaking on so and so, please TOE, thank you so much, like that. It makes you part of the organization.
Yeah, because you've already said we.
Yeah, so.
And what about the color, sir? The color?
No, the thing
color.
is that the color scheme of the event should also help to advise you on what to wear.
Yes, sir.
Then you can also ask them and say, I'm going to be the MC, what should I wear? And they tell you. But the best thing you can't go wrong with is a suit. And if it's an evening event, you can then do a suit or a tuxedo. And if it's a black tie event, always wear a black tie to the event. Don't water it down with a loud tie. If it's a black tie event, wear a black tie. If it's a national event, and they say national outfit, wear a national outfit, because you will stick out like a sore thumb.
Like for instance, a national outfit. What
It depends. You can choose any color just to match whatever they are doing, and also make sure that you do not stick to one design alone. So you can, as a corporate MC, the organization it's not one organization. It's not a parapo. So today you can wear Ijo outfit today. You can wear Yoruba outfit. You can wear a Hausa outfit. So you just continue to, because it makes you national.
Yes,
it makes you. There's sometimes I go to events and I dress like a Ghanaian.
Yes,
you know, because when you wear a suit, you dress like a European.
Yes.
So you could actually dress as an African. So except that you can't dress like an Edo person, because if the place has cold and you tie wrapper and not wear shirts.
Okay, the one you went to Egypt was the one you wore the
yes. It was the promotion of Export Promotion Council, and so there was need to promote this, and that was why I tied the wrapper. And I can tell you there's so many pictures that I took that day, because people were seeing me and they were like, oh, what's this? Are you a royal father? Are you a traditional ruler or something? And I said, no, this is casual for us.
Wow.
And,
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. And for up and coming comedians and compares, what's your? I know that we had a meeting recently, and you already saw 20 years. what's the advice for people losing it right now? Some people got into this place by accident, and what do you advise for them? Place of study, read books. I know you emphasize that. Listen to news, or am I preempting?
Okay. No. One thing is that people need phrases.
Yes.
If you're a comedian, you need phrases that will get you along. And one of those places to get phrases is listening to football commentaries. Listening to awesome football commentators like Peter Drury. Because you will get phrases that you can use and apply, and then watch documentaries. Documentaries also have a lot of catchphrases that you could apply to. So it's not that every time you say, "I'm very happy to welcome," "It's a pleasure to welcome." So you can doctor it. You can say, "This event is glad to have your presence, sir. Please welcome." And you can say, "An event like this becomes more awesome when someone like Christopher Collade speaks."
Yes.
So you have different ways of mentioning all those things so that people can really move along with you and enjoy the whole event. Above all, it is that as a young, an upcoming, they say, learn to make sure that when you're working as a comedian, it is different from working as an MC. And so you can spice up your MC job with few jokes.
Yes, sir.
It is not that you should turn it to a comedy show.
Thank you so much. I'm grateful. So I really
Thanks.
great hosting you. And this second time I'm doing this month, July 1st. I had the opportunity, and today I'm hosting you. Thank you so much for always giving the honor. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Miguel, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I will dishing out more videos. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm grateful, sir. Welcome back. Thank you so much. Now you can see that I was so excited having a conversation with him. It's still amazing that after 10 years that I've gotten close to him, he's still that man that I admire and I adore. I know we're supposed to adore God, but you know what? This man has put in a lot of things, put in a lot of structure for in place for us to climb on. We've climbed on his shoulder, climbed on other amazing senior colleagues that today we can boastfully. I go to any country and I tell them I'm a comedian. I went to America recently and I told them I'm a comedian. It's amazing. Before we couldn't say that as Nigerians. And so I'm excited, sir. Thank you so much, sir. I really can't. I pray not to take you for granted. I pray for more grace for you. What is shared, the fact that you're a comedian, it's a different ball game as a compare. Don't mix it up. When it's a corporate gig, you need to find out. That's why you need to have great sense of humor, because you don't actually need to crack joke. You could be spontaneous. If there's anything I know that Mr. Ike does is spontaneous about and have phrases. You talked about phrases. That's why you need to read. You need to watch the news. Be details, no things that's happening around you. You could start a conversation and you don't know where it's going to get to. Please, I'm sure you were blessed by that. Thank you so much, sir. Please go to the Instagram page of His Excellency Sir Ali Baba to say thank you, that what you felt, or you can send me a message. Let me always tag. Just send me a DM at Spirit of Saco on my Instagram or my mail so I can put it up to say this is what you learned. Just give me a summary of what, And I like to work with you guys. I like to work with guys that are willing and ready to work, If you're willing, I will teach you the things that I know. And, I have a way of testing you to confirm if you're ready or if you're just coming. And then remember, I say to you, if you want a mentor, follow through the mentorship program. If you want a sponsor, go and get a promotional, a company that you can get. The difference between a mentor and a sponsor, okay? Don't hang around people that you want them to mentor. Instead, you want a sponsor. I tell you the truth, and I say this before God and man, I've never, except for one that I asked my mentor for a loan once, and that was when I was just growing. I didn't understand, the thing, but when I learned it, never, I never for once needed a sponsor in my career, because it's different from my show, but growing up, because the things that I learned from them, the things that I observed from there made me make more money, made me make money, and today, by the grace of God, I'm standing by the help of God and by the help of mentors. Remember, nobody gets to the top, somebody brings you to the top. Thank you so much. My name is Sako. Please share this video and let me know what you feel about it. Feedback from me is what excites me. God God bless you. I can't wait for your feedback and for you to make that money genuinely. Remember that when you are cracking a joke, you're not supposed to make people feel bad about your joke. You're supposed to make them happy, not to make them sad, because every time you crack a joke, you're adding value to make them happy. God bless you. See you next time. And look out for another video. Put on notification. God bless you. Bye.